Well, events in Tunisia have captured the attention of viewers around the world, and a lot of it was happening online. Let's speak more about this now with one of our online journalists, Evan Hill. Evan, did this attention online drive the coverage of mainstream media at all?
Well, there was plenty of activity on Twitter, just as there was during the protests in Iran in 2009, but that didn't seem to attract the attention of major newspapers like the New York Times and The Guardian, and also international TV networks. They tended to rely on wire agency reports until about a week ago, which was about 3 weeks after the incident in the town of Sidi Bouzid set off these protests. And that wasn't for a lack of information, because we were seeing plenty of activity on social media websites such as Facebook and YouTube and, as I mentioned, Twitter.
And some people are already calling this the Twitter revolution, Evan. Did social media networks have any practical effect on the uprising?
That's right. A lot of people are calling this, or there's this debate online now between those who want to give a lot of credit to Twitter and even WikiLeaks, and those who want to put more emphasis on the Tunisian people themselves. We have the U.S. blogger Andrew Sullivan, who's widely read, calling this the, quote, WikiLeaks revolution. On the other hand, we have Gillian York, who analyzes media in the Arab world. She's calling this kind of talk, quote, ranting and raving. Now, WikiLeaks did put out some damning U.S. diplomatic cables concerning extravagances on the part of the ruling family and corruption in the state. But we have to remember that a lot of Tunisians knew about this already. The Tunisian blog Nawat, in this case, has been particularly useful. They've posted amateur videos online almost every day that usually show up within hours of something happening. This video shows what looks like empty streets last night in the capital of Tunis after the president fled and the military came in and imposed a curfew. Now, journalists like those of us here have been using that website quite a lot.
But of course, all these events have been severely censored by the Tunisian authorities. What impact did that have?
Well, there's what's been called a cyber war going on now between the Tunisian government and activists. Tunisia has always censored news websites and sites such as Facebook. The government has also deleted Facebook pages that were critical of the regime. A lot of Tunisian writers told us they would routinely lose access to their Facebook and Gmail accounts and get their passwords stolen. And if they ever got them back, they would find almost all their information deleted. Twitter now, it doesn't suffer from the same technological weaknesses. But what the more internet-savvy users in Tunisia have done is use what are called proxy servers. Now, these are able to sneak around government-monitored servers in Tunisia, and they've enabled Tunisian citizens to access major news websites and get information.
And of course, I imagine that there's been a lot of reaction online, Evan, to these events in Tunisia and in the wider Arab world. What have you been reading exactly?
That's right. Twitter has been very active over the past day or two. People seem somewhat amazed that they're able to see such a momentous event essentially unfolding live on their own computers. One Twitter user, who's Mona El Tahawi, she's a widely read newspaper columnist, said, "In 29 days, Tunisians' brave protests brought down Ben Ali, dictator of 23 years, first real post-colonial revolution in the Arab world." Other Twitter users have wanted to remind some readers and some viewers in the West who might have preconceptions about the Middle East that this doesn't fit into the paradigm they might be used to. Twitter user Majda72 wrote, "Note to the West, this was not an Islamic uprising. Take your Arab world as monolith stereotype and shove it." And then there's, of course, the possibility on everyone's mind that the uprising in Tunisia could spread to neighboring states. One blogger for the Egyptian Democratic Students Union wrote, "Build up your democratic institutions and export your revolution to neighboring countries so that the revolution lives in peace and grows in the womb of a free nation, a nation that we have always dreamed of." Now, of course, you can read all of these Twitter posts, you can read all this online activity and analysis on our website, aljazeera.net/English.
Thank you very much, Evan.